One of the biggest sensations at this year's Klein National Arts Festival in Oudtshoorn was French singer Myra Maud, who wowed audiences with her French renditions of traditional Afrikaans songs.
Very interesting. Well, after the festival, she headed down to the picturesque west coast town of Philadelphia, where she, Matthijs Maria and Anna Darvel gave us our very own exclusive show.
At the moment, it's oh so quiet in this nostalgic, charming little town, but in a bit, it'll be transformed by a musical talent that's taken South Africa by storm. Afri-Frans is in Philadelphia. It's the acclaimed Afrikaans show with a French twist, and breathing French life into our favorite Afrikaans songs is singer Myra Maud.
Qui s'en va cœur léger, c'est lui qui s'en va cœur léger, c'est lui qui s'en va cœur léger, mais moi j'ai mon chagrin à soulager.
Welcome to South Africa, but more importantly, Philadelphia. How has the response been to Afri-Frans?
Wow, I was really surprised by the love and the warmth of the people. It was really, wow, unexpected and very touching.
So how familiar were you with Afrikaans culture and the music and the people?
Before doing the project?
Zero.
Zero.
So was it a bit of a challenge?
Yeah, absolutely, because for me, it's like a big responsibility to be able to sing those songs and respect their context and the history they're carrying.
And doing it in French?
I loved the song, so that was really, I made them mine in a way, as if I lived them, as if it was my culture.
Now, I know you're a citizen of the world, but where were you born?
My mom was from the Caribbean. French island, Caribbean, Martinique, and my dad from Madagascar. They met in Paris, the city of love, and I was born there.
So how did it start for you? Singing. Where did you start singing?
My dad was a singer, and he brought me a little bit. He was composing, and he asked me, yeah, can you try this and this? And then I really started to sing in church, in a gospel choir when I was 16. Yeah. So that was 1 year ago. Just joking.
What an amazing project. How did you get involved in Afri-Frans?
Revlon and SARIE have for years been associated with the arts, and we do a lot of things at all the arts festivals together. And when this project came and fell in our laps, we both embraced it with so much enthusiasm because it just reeked of all the potential of grabbing the imaginations of the South Africans.
Our food editor, Barbara Joubert, came to the office and said, I had the CD, it's called Afri-Frans and it is amazing. And she played the CD over and over and we all fell in love with the CD. And a couple of months later, we got approached to get involved with the project. And we immediately said yes, and we are elated to be a part of the project.
There's a little bit of nostalgia in there, isn't there, because of the music and the type of songs that's being sung here?
Well, you know, so many of these songs we grew up with, and they became part of our culture and part of our being.
It's like a photo album, just paging through in a photo album with your ears, you know. It's really just, especially when I chose the songs, I wanted it to be songs that told wonderful and beautiful, mesmerizing stories about our country, you know.
For me, the most endearing or heartwarming is the way that people cry in the show.
Men, big men, people that are supporting the biggest rugby teams, crying like babies in the audience.
This project has taken South Africa by storm. Did you expect that?
Never, never. You know, I got all the normal warnings that I'm so used to. You know, it's too niche for South Africa and for mostly the Afrikaans-speaking community. But I mean, what a privilege to just witness something like this phenomenon, to see that something can still explode like this. It was an absolute privilege to be part of it. We had to adapt certain male-female versions because many of the songs have been made famous by male singers in South Africa that was now sung by a female. But other than that, it was just an absolute wonderful process to witness just the cultural specific things in South Africa, how to go about translating that into a French culture, but still try at all times to stay as true as possible to the original content. We're looking forward so much after the success at KKNK to the tour, which is kicking off the 28th of April in Potchefstroom, and then slowly making our way through Gauteng 1st and 2nd of May, Bloemfontein 4th, and then coming down to Stellenbosch in Cape Town.
Let's talk about the secret weapon, Myra Maud.
She is just the most generous spirit I have ever met in my life. From the moment she landed on the South African shores, she just shared her talent, she shared her love.
When you meet somebody and 2 days later you have to walk on stage and do a concert, I think you need that complete merging of spirits to be able to do it, and I think because she's so special, it was possible.
Have you learned some Afrikaans now?
Yes.
So can you share some with me?
Afrikaans is die mooiste taal. Dit was 'n voorreg.
You say those names like you've been living here forever.
Buy a donkey. I'll buy one very soon. Buy a donkey.
Buy a donkey.